Picture yourself sitting in the bleachers, looking all around you. All you can see is the smile and joy on hundreds of faces of children, the pride and joy on the faces of hundreds of parents and grandparents. You hear the crack of the bat. You're possibly sitting where Cal Ripken Jr. once sat. You're at the Vincennes Cub League baseball facility. Every spring for over 60 years, Vincennes, Indiana families have signed their children up to play in the Vincennes Cub League baseball, associated with Babe Ruth Inc. Over the next couple of months, the community gets together at 714 Bambino Drive to watch their kids bond, learn, fail, achieve, improve, and grow, all while playing America's favorite pastime, baseball. Hello, my name is Rio Hudson, and today I would like to tell you all about one of my favorite events of the year, Vincennes Cub League Youth Baseball Season. I have been involved in over 10 seasons at the Cub League, either as a player or as a parent, most recently with my youngest son, who is starting his 4th season this weekend. My son has played on the championship team the past 2 years. He's the only player who has been on the championship team in 2019 and 2020. He and I are both very proud of that. We've had the Cub League season here in our community since 1958. Over the years, we have produced a few minor league and major league players, such as Clint Barmas, Jeff Cunningham, who played for the Colorado Rockies, and Nevin Ashley, who played for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays organization. Our facilities have hosted 6 different Little League World Series over the years, in 1998, 2001, 2004, 2007, and recently in 2018. During those series, teams come from all over the country to our community to play in the series at our facilities, and our community embraces them with open arms. It's a very exciting time. In 2001, the World Series here in our facility, former Baltimore Orioles shortstop Cal Ripken Jr., who holds the Major League Baseball record known as the streak for consecutive games played at 2,632, was in attendance, and he actually threw out the first pitch. National news media covered the whole series, and Fox Sports showed the championship game on national television. That was a major boost for our league. Our Vincennes Cub League season starts with a draft, and then a couple weeks later we have an opening day ceremony. Usually at the opening day ceremony, we have a locally known figure give a speech throughout the first pitch. In recent seasons, we've had the mayor of Vincennes, Joe Yoakum. We also had Nevin Ashley do the honors. The first pitch symbolizes the beginning of an exciting season of youth baseball at the Vincennes Cub League. Now it's time for practices and games 3 to 4 times a week. Due to the blind draft before each season, coaches, who are all volunteers, end up with several new players. So practices are important to evaluate and to get to know each kid and figure out how to best get the best out of them throughout the season. Now remember, coaches, umpires, and even scorekeepers, they're all volunteers. So they do this every season just for the love of the game and for the opportunity and satisfaction to do a positive thing for their community. According to the Vincennes Cub League news page, there are over 1.9 million volunteers who participate in Babe Ruth baseball across the country each year. Parents get to watch their kids' games and practices and sit in the bleachers and hang out and get to know each other, and they end up bonding throughout the season just like the kids do. After each game, every player gets a free drink from the concession stand, whether they won or they lost. It's always fun to watch them race to the concession stand to see who can get there first, and the excitement on their faces. My son likes to choose a different flavor of pop each time. He's silly like that. All the activities the kids are involved in during the season helps improve their physical and mental health. Participating in sports can lead to better, educated, more successful, and healthy people. According to Elizabeth O'Gorick's article, The Educational Benefits of Sports, playing team sports helps kids learn life skills such as integrity, a committed work ethic, and values associated with teamwork. Bergeron stated in a 2017 article, Improving Health Through Youth Sports, that studies that examine trained athletes and other regular participants in youth sports compared to untrained boys and girls found to have a lower total cholesterol and a healthier cardiovascular health. And once all the regular season games have been played and the tournament begins, the games take on a whole new feel due to the fact that each game could be your last. During the tournament games, you see the type of baseball played that shows what a season of practice and games and hard work can do to improve each player's abilities mentally and physically. According to Chandra Kanta Harmath in her 2019 article, Impact of Sports on Mental Health, research evidence shows that participating in sports assists in better social skills, self-control, and competence. In tournament play, you may see that kid in the outfield who never seemed to pay attention, was always picking at the grass. All of a sudden now, he stops almost every ball that comes his way. You might see that girl who never swung the bat finally get her first hit. The smiles on their faces in those moments are priceless. That's when parents and coaches see all their hard work and encouragement pay off. According to Rick Wolf's book, Good Sports, the purpose of youth sports is to allow children to learn and enjoy the sport without suffering from anxieties that can be caused by the demanding of competitive coaches and parents. So those moments show the parents and coaches they did right that season. Once the tournament is over and a season-ending championship game is finished and one team gets the trophy, it's not over. All the kids, coaches, family members feel like they're winners and champions because of the way they developed physically, mentally, and they created friendships and memories that could potentially last a lifetime. I have shared with you the history of the Vincennes Cub League and its facilities. We talked about the opening day ceremony, the process of the season through practices and games. Talked about the kids, the coaches, and the families spending time together at the ball field. I explained how the season has moments that will be cherished for a lifetime. Now that I have touched all bases, pun intended, I hope that my explanation of our Cub League baseball season has either reminded you of your own past experiences in youth sports, or it's encouraged you to sign up your children in youth sports. I truly believe that you'll enjoy it and prosper from the experience and have lots of great memories, like the one I have of when my son hit his first in the park grand slam before he even knew what a grand slam was. Thank you for listening. I appreciate your time. I'll save you a seat in the bleachers.